Okay, 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 okay. Welcome to the Bear Witness Podcast. I'm Pearly the Don.
And you're talking to SR7G.
You got E Supreme, man.
Before we go any further, please sub the channel, hit the like button, and get next to us. Also, drop a line in that comment section. We appreciate any and all comments. Yo,
Facts.
family, what's good, bro?
What's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, man?
Yes, what's
Yes,
up?
sir.
What's up?
What's
What's up?
going on?
Man, we missed you, bro.
Yeah, I saw
on
y'all.
a little hiatus next week, man.
Yeah, I was going fake wild last episode with the Netflix extravaganza. My man P Diddy, man.
There's a lot going on with that.
I mean, not to go too crazy on it, my whole opinion on that whole thing was just, it was disgusting. And I think 50 is very bold for doing that. His motivations, I'm hearing his relationship things and other things, but whatever the fuck it was, it's like, damn, like, yikes. Like,
Yeah.
that's, to me, is like, that. They say humiliation and death are like here and here as far as what's the worst things that can happen to you. And I never understood that because I'm like, life is more priceless than anything, but humiliation in this sense could possibly be worse than death. But on another note, our homeboy Mondani, right? He hired Mike Son from New York City.
Oh,
right?
Mike
yeah.
Son.
You know who Mike Son is?
Nah.
All right, so Mike Son is a hip hop activist, right? That got popular like in like the late '90s or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was a big name during the BLM time when there was like COVID and there were protests and so forth going on. Right, so he was just appointed on Mondani's team to be like a restorative justice like name leader or one of among a team or a cabinet, right? But he was just recently in a debate with some guy from the West Coast named, what was it,
Marquette, something like that.
Right,
to that
Marquette.
nature. Marquette, yeah.
So the popular sort of viewers are leaning more towards Marquette being the winner of this debate, right? It was supposed to be about SNAP and food stamps and so forth. But in my opinion, when I listened to it, Mike's made some good points that were overlooked as far as black women being leaders and things like that.
Okay.
And caught a lot of negative blowback with, oh, is he gay or being driven by liberal white women and all this stuff. Yeah, it's nonsense in the sense of black women can't be powerful. I mean, Rosa Parks, shotgun, railroad, slaves.
What's his name?
Mike Son.
My
Son.
son.
He calls himself the general.
Okay,
You know what I'm
yeah, I'm
saying?
gonna look into that.
Yeah, he did
I
like
haven't
7
heard about
up
that.
north, came back home. He's like an unofficial bureau chief, so to
Okay.
say. In my opinion,
He's into activism.
Yeah. So this is to you, Mike. I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give you this championship belt right
Nice.
now. It's waiting for you. But
Nice.
this right here, this
That's-
title that you're appointed by Mondani, this is gonna make you the official champion. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
to keep it real, it's gonna be like his report card, and you know, to dispel all of those beliefs about ambulance chasing and all this shit, and being a false hope. So.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before about Mondani, and I use the term Mondani Punani, if he doesn't
Yes.
come through with what he promised the people, and I always said it would be dope if he does come through, and it'll be dope if my son and this align with Mondani and they can do something good for the people, for the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be fly. That'll be fly.
Yeah, I mean, because the dude honestly has done real work. I mean, like, he really held it down in Kentucky. He really held it down south. He's really held it down, I've seen with my own eyes, in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Standing outside, protesting for a woman, an elderly woman once upon a time that got killed by the police or whatever that may have you. All types of things, man. Giving back to the kids, so forth. Yeah, so, bro, not going to go all crazy with that.
Okay.
You know, that's your chance. Do what you got to do.
No doubt.
And officially come claim your
what's
title,
up.
man.
Yeah, it's here waiting. You know, the championship belt is here.
Yeah,
it's
man.
here to be claimed.
Hell yeah, shine that
that's
shit up
what's
with some tequila.
I never really got into politics. You know, I'm a young adult, so I never really saw how it affected me. But hearing that's definitely something I'm gonna
Yeah, at the end of
check
the day,
out.
as long as you can find genuine people that would help.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have any agendas behind that, because the political realm, it's a lot of different agendas. Everybody got their finger out from, you know, the handout and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you don't know. It's hard when the political realm. So when you find genuine people that's really trying to help the people, I mean, that's dope. Like I said, that's fly. And the championship belt, like my man Seven said, is waiting to see if we can hand it out. You know what I mean? For real.
That'd be something. That'd be what's up.
Right. So what's up? What's up? Talk to me.
What's going on with you?
Well, myself, I'm too blessed to be stressed, man.
As
All
always.
praise to the Most High. And I'm thankful for my ancestors, man. They helped me so much and they continue to help me. But, in this world that we living in now, we was on the Diddy thing and that's like popping. And so much things are going on in the media. And there's one other situation that I came up on the last week was this guy from the Michigan head coach.
Oh, God.
You heard about this? Sharon, I think it's Sharon Moore.
Or more.
More. So this guy.
Yeah, Sandusky type shit.
Yeah, well, this guy got fired. He was recently appointed the head coach of the Michigan football team, black guy, for about a year. And that's a privilege to be, he's like one of the few black people to be in professional sports as a coach.
Yeah.
So, so it's a responsibility to rep. But this guy gets fired. And why he gets fired for having an inappropriate relationship with a staff member, with an assistant, his assistant. Yeah. So
You saw what she looks like?
Inappropriate.
yeah, she's white.
Once again, it's on.
Yeah, well, but you know what? He's married to a white woman as well, and I don't even want to get bogged down about the white and the black.
not that.
But the situation with this guy is that now he's arrested. Also, he's been arrested in the
Was
rain.
she a minor?
No. This man.
Keep the camera rolling.
This man was going on with this relationship with this woman for about a couple of years or something like that. Allegedly, she got pregnant. Allegedly, he kind of influenced her to get the AB. Okay, because he has a family and stuff like that.
Put a hit on her stomach.
Now I'm reading the tea leaves. This is my point of view about the whole
Time out. What you said about her stomach?
He put a hit on her stomach.
Yeah. So I'm reading the tea leaves now, the situation, and to me, it looks like he wanted to continue the relationship, but she sees there's no end result here. It's futile to keep dealing with this man.
And she not getting
I can't
nothing out
have
of it.
nothing. So she exited, left the relationship. He can't take it. He's stalking her. He's calling her. So now she's like, all right, I'm going to university with text messages and expose you.
Yeah.
All right. So he gets exposed.
Yikes.
Now he gets fired. Now he goes to her house and crashes out. He goes there to expire himself and expire her. Yeah. And they arrest him. So the crash out is complete.
Yo.
Yeah. And this is why I always tell people that 730 box. That 730 box is real. And these people keep getting involved with the 730 box, and this is what happens. So
What's
this
the $730?
730 means crazy. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
Yeah. So guess what? So if
Is
you
that's a code?
He looking for the orange
well,
ones.
there's
that's what I'm
a
saying.
New York
What's
State
the
730 is a
Oh,
mental
okay.
health code for it. But the street slang back in the days for 730 means you're
Okay.
Because
You're out
7:30
there.
was the time that they used to serve the meds.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
got
So
you,
guess
got
what?
you.
So if you insert your penis into 730 box, you in turn are gonna become crazy. And this is what happens. So many people lose their lives. I always say this.
Yeah.
They kill themselves. They kill the woman.
Yeah.
They kill the kids. They kill mothers, fathers over the 730 box. And guess what? This has to be 730 box because this man was getting paid $6 million a year, and he gave up the bag for box.
No.
So this is what I'm saying. Yeah, he gave it up for box.
Yeah.
There's no other way around
In
it.
theory, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's horrible, and I keep telling y'all dudes, leave the 730 box alone because if you insert your penis into this, it could happen to any man, right? But when you do that, something is going to trigger inside your mind, like, bro, something's off, something's different. At that point, you got to run, Forrest, run. You cannot keep smashing because you're going to go down a road that you can't come back
It's
from.
a snowball effect.
No.
And the sad part about that whole thing is that now you got certain platforms like Jason Whitlock on eHarmony, whatever he's on, channel Fearless. He's saying that he might be a DEI hire, like saying that basically he got his job only appointed to him because he's black. You know, and see that's what you mean. It's damaging because a white man, Jim Harbaugh, gave him a shot at taking that
Yes,
job on.
yes,
So now
yes.
everybody's going, oh, not everybody. Certain voices are saying, oh, see, you gave somebody who really wasn't qualified the job, and they happen to be a person of color, and look what they do. Because, like I said before, we're junk art. And
Yeah.
so they got us dialed up as junk art, the way we portrayed, and all he did was just solidify that.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So that's what I took from that. And then touching back on the Diddy thing is going crazy and stuff like that. Cassie. Now, I have to touch on Cassie. A lot of people are like hands off Cassie because she's a woman and she got abused physically, and that's true. I stand against any kind of physical abuse against a woman. That is wrong. That is disrespectful. It is deplorable. It's unacceptable. But in this life, we have to have accountability and we have to have responsibility. People want to give her a pass saying, well, she's a woman. That's why she never came forward and she stood in a situation that long, and mental health. Everybody wants to use mental health for excuses. No, she was 19 years old, right? And she came into the game.
Okay.
Puffy didn't bring her into the game. She was already dating Ryan Leslie,
Yeah, the
a
producer.
solidified artist.
Yeah.
So she's already lining people up. And in her quote exactly, these are her words, is that if I can't have Diddy, who else is there? Jay-Z. So your
what she
mindset.
said?
Yeah, she said
In
that.
court?
Yeah, this is what she was telling her friend, one of her friends. So she's in the business of lining someone up, right? So you have to take a responsibility and accountability for that. So the part that blew me away the most with this woman is the sperm situation.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
What?
the sex worker that was working for Diddy and her, he used to go to meet up with them. And one time he met up with them and they were like, yo, we want to collect your cum. Collect your cum so we can harvest it. Basically, that's harvesting cum
To who?
for themselves. So later on,
He just turned it into a rhyme.
yeah.
Collect
So,
your cum.
yeah, collect your cum. So later we can play with it. Cassie can drink it. Yes,
Bro, what?
Yes, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
they wanted the strippers?
No.
The sex worker, the dude that was punishing.
There's one sex
Oh,
worker.
it's a dude.
It's a
Yeah,
dude.
that's
So-
nasty.
and also, the sex worker, he's
Yeah.
going on tour now. He's
Yeah.
making reels about this situation,
Okay.
talking about it.
That's wild.
So that's my
Ew.
thing. This is so nasty and disgusting. And you have to. So now, this is why I say the accountability and the responsibility, because now you have a child. When this child grows up and goes to school, we grew up in the snapping era, right?
Yeah.
So that's an easy kill when that child goes to school, because come on, you come to school and I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait,
Your mom's is harvesting cum, bro.
Yeah,
like,
harvest.
Someone got pregnant?
yeah, no, Cassie's got a child now with a new dude. She's married somebody and she has a child.
He's talking about from drinking the cum.
So the sex worker has nothing to do with Cassie's current child.
No, she's
she's
already in another
So now
relationship.
you're saying that her current
This
kid
is
going
the-
to school.
This is
Right,
I see what you're
because
saying.
they're going to demolish. This is an easy
Right.
kill.
That's
Easy
crazy.
kill.
Right.
Yeah.
And now when she's at barbecues and she got a red cup and you can't see what she's drinking like me, dudes are gonna be like, "Oh, is that a cup or a cum bucket?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we live in a victim mentality society, and
sure.
everybody is a victim of this. A victim. Nobody accepts accountability and responsibility. Why don't, like, those kids that murder their parents at 16? Nobody says, well, the parents deserve to die. Nobody says
What?
that. They charge these kids. No, these kids kill their parents.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
watch the first 48, these shows,
Yeah,
they show
get charged as an adult.
Exactly. Nobody uses victim mentality with them.
Right.
But it's for some other reason, other people, they're a victim. No, you have to accept responsibility and accountability. And again, I speak against domestic violence. This is not about that. But that woman, Cassie, has to accept responsibility and accept what she did.
She was a professional victim, which is an expert at losing. She chose a losing choice from the beginning when she was dialing up, as you said, how to get fame and money.
If you're saying
You set yourself up for victimhood when you take paths like that. In my opinion,
and you put money as your god, because these people put money as their god.
Yep.
That's why they're able to harvest cum. There's no way.
harvest cum. Harvest cum. Yeah.
It's killing
I'm not even gonna get into the science of that, but I'm like, isn't that like something that would dry up after a while? Like, how do you
put it
preserve
in the
that?
fridge
I
or
mean,
some
I know
shit.
that
I don't know.
when
You
you
put
get
that shit
the
in
in
the fridge.
vitro and all that, but they paid for a refrigerator that
Y'all niggas is too focused on the details.
But that's you don't find that bugged out.
That's
Yo.
crazy. That is wild. Imagine that.
That's nuts.
Yo,
Yeah, it's nasty.
come on, man.
It's nasty.
Anyway, man, that's what I've been touching on
Shit.
couple of days.
Her own
man.
personal gut clock should have been like, "What is this?"
Yo, what is going on, man? What is going on? But E, what's up with you, bro?
Man, I'm gonna just put it this way. I haven't had a haircut in a month, bro.
You see, you looking like Jesus right now. The Jesus version of Jesus.
Yo, I haven't had a haircut in a month, B. But my barber would come to my crib and cut my hair. So it's like, why don't I have a cut? My barber started dating my grandmother.
You serious? So you make you
This nigga has cut my hair since I was like 12 years old.
he probably been dating her.
I don't even care. Like that ain't even the point. But the
that's
point
crazy.
is, they were dating, right? So now it's already a little awkward because now you in her crib already. I just go to her crib to get my hair cut. So, all right, whatever. But then y'all are fighting, so you got to come to my crib. So I got to go to her house and get the chair and shit and bring it to my crib.
Wait, he live with her now too?
He used to once upon a time for a little while. Yo,
When did this start? Like
And
during
then-
COVID?
but hold on, let's keep in
Yeah,
mind this
keep
is
it-
not my grandfather. This is grandfather passed. This is not my
No, I didn't
grandfather.
think it was.
So where you got to get the chair from?
So they had a barber chair in the
Yeah.
crib when he stayed there. So now, if he wasn't cutting in her house because they was fussing, I have to go downstairs to my grandmother's crib because we live in the same
So I
building.
thought that, okay,
Yeah.
house or building, okay.
So I get the chair and I bring it upstairs to my crib so he can now come and cut my hair. Right?
That's weird.
So it should be awkward.
Yeah,
and then
that's hella awkward.
How old is he?
I don't know.
Because when I hear grandmother, I'm thinking of somebody, the guy being like somebody who's at least late 50s and up, like a baby boomer.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's that nice with the clippers? Well,
Yeah, no,
he
he's
cuts hair
nice.
with scissors because he has dumb long.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't cut this. He just do my fade, my beard.
Yeah, he's not fucking going like
nah.
this.
I mean, you could. He could, but I don't ask him to.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. So this shit is awkward because then he cutting my hair, complaining about my grandmother, and I got to tell you several times, bro. I don't want to hear it. That don't got nothing to do with me.
And does he stop or
He'll stop.
Still,
He'll stop. Yeah.
Respect.
But then now he cutting in her crib, and now I'm listening to them back and forth like, yo.
Oh, you got it.
Keep
Arguments.
that. Cut my hair. I'm good, right?
Yeah.
you caught in the middle.
Yeah. But then now here's the shit. This is why I haven't had a cut in a month. These
no.
niggas break up.
It's over?
no.
My shit is, nigga, you been cutting my hair since I was 12 years old.
Was
Yeah.
he charging you or was it free?
Now I was still paying him.
Oh. Okay.
But our thing is like, that shit don't got nothing to do with me, bro. And then my grandma, it's more my grandmother than him.
And you never knew?
I knew. But now it's affecting me, so I'm tight.
So you're
Because
gonna
I
become
haven't
fucking
had
Rapunzel. Because of this shit.
Yo, my grandmother come to my crib yesterday. They arguing over the phone, whatever. And I heard curses on both ends. I'm not saying no one went too crazy. Shit is wild.
Yeah.
But I'm tight. I can't get a cut, bro. I'm just sitting there listening to this shit like I gotta find a whole new barber.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to find a new barber,
It's
bro?
Damn
No.
near impossible.
You can't trust barbers.
That's what
damn
I'm
near
saying.
impossible.
This shit
Barbers
got
don't
me
listen anymore.
stressed.
Barbers don't
It's
listen.
not even that. They don't listen, but it's hard to find a skilled
yeah, yeah,
one.
yeah,
A
yeah,
skilled
yeah,
one.
yeah.
It is hard.
Yeah, yeah.
It is hard.
Yeah.
This shit got me stressed,
Yeah. Because a lot
bro.
of dudes become barbers off the strength now of just someone that cut hair unprofessionally in the hood.
Yeah.
And then they know somebody that owns a shop and they say, go ahead, come cut in my joint, you know, and then they do the 60-40 thing. If your cut is $10, I'll give the owner 40.
Yeah.
60, I'll keep 40.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, these dudes that don't go to barber school, they don't give a
Nah,
fuck.
he's
man.
official, bro. Like
Yeah.
that he's nice.
But
Yeah.
he can't take rejection. So there's a lot of guys that can't take rejection. So when they get
I don't
rejected
think
by
any barber can take
No,
rejection.
not talking about that.
Oh.
To E's
To
story
my
and
mom.
E's point,
Yeah.
he's involved with this entire situation.
Yeah.
So now this guy is kind of like aligning you with that whole situation. He can't take the rejection. Well, a lot of people can't take that. So now he's trying to like eliminate himself from that whole entire thing because he feels crazy.
It's not even him. Because if I were to hit him up right now, yo, I need a cut, whatever, he'd come do it. But I don't even.
And then his revenge plot could be like something you wouldn't see.
That's what I'm
You could be like,
saying.
yo, give me a goatee.
Come on.
Give you a pencil mustache. Have him look like fucking Hulk Hogan
I'm
with
just
a
like,
weave. With a weave,
If
you
he
know?
can't take rejection, yes.
Yeah.
If he can't,
I'm just like, yo.
He start twisting your shit up at the end, look like a musketeer.
I'm just trying to get my cut, bro. But now he
trying-
can't come to nobody's crib.
Oh, he's cut off from the family?
excommunicated?
Yeah, this
Why you
nigga.
can't go to his crib?
That's a whole different story.
Say less. Oh, he got a new shorty?
No. He ain't got no to cut hair.
Oh. Damn.
Well, that's a tough situation, bro. That's like, but the barber to find a new one. My barber, I love him to death, but he's a talkie Tina. He just
Oh, God.
you just there
Oh,
sitting,
so is he? Yo,
just talking and not cutting though. If you're talking cut, fine.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll talk and cut,
But my barber is talk, cut, talk. I'm just like,
And they all
bro,
think they're experts.
bro.
Barbers think that they're experts.
I've had a nigga one time, not the same
life.
dude. I've had this nigga one time. I'm in the chair. He start my fade and all that because that's like second step, whatever.
Yeah.
He start the fade. Be like, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the store.
Fuck that.
Nah.
But I'm like, all right, bro, like go do your thing, nigga. Go. I'm sitting there on my phone. I'm waiting for him. Kid you not, bro. It was like an hour. I'm like, where the fuck he at? He was like, yo, I had to go upstairs to the crib because my
I
girl
had a
is
barber like
upstairs.
that.
That's wild.
One of the
I'm
best in the
like,
city,
yo,
but
that's what I'm, and it'd be the nicest niggas, but
where it breaks.
with a good barber, you got to deal with a
You
lot
have to
of bullshit.
because they know the clientele will
Yeah.
always keep coming.
Yeah.
Yes. So my barber was like that too. I mean, I go there and I literally have to wait 2 hours to get a cut. 2
You talking about
hours.
homeboy that used to do all this
No,
shit?
not him.
What?
He had a barber that when he would
Yeah.
shape up his hairline, because I sat in one time because I came to meet him, I think, to go to a party.
No, facts.
And the barber went
Facts.
like this is his
He was
hairline.
doing mad moves.
Instead of going like this, the way I am right now, he would go like this. And do like a back.
fuck he
that
did.
shit would be beautiful. And the funny shit is he'll go like this. He'll take the wire of the clipper and go like this and wrap
Yeah,
that shit
doing mad moves.
like a fucking construction man wrapping up wire. He'll go like this and go.
Yeah, look away while
And
he's
the
cutting.
shit, it would come out perfect.
It's precise. You looking this way.
And
How you found him?
He put chalk on his head. And
Yeah,
everything.
well, he bounced. He moved out the state.
That nigga, he was I would go get some hot popcorn and watch that shit. Like,
Yo,
this
this
nigga's
my
amazing.
first
Put on
time
the
in your
show.
chair and you do this
You get
shit
like
right
this.
here.
Put on
Yo,
the show.
forget it. I'm good.
Yeah, with chalk.
I'll
He'll go like
leave.
this.
I'll leave with my shit halfway
Yeah,
done.
dab
I'm
the
good.
chalk.
Only reason
And
I
go-
stayed, it was nice and he didn't take a long time. Like my barber
That's a
now.
big thing, too.
Yeah, my
Niggas
barber
take
now.
too long,
Imagine
bro.
some people-
45 minutes.
Imagine
Longer.
Oh my God, our time is short. We have so many things to do, responsibility wise in life, and I'm taking 2 hours. No, you're taking 2 hours of my time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But they charge you
and
2
then
hours,
you want,
right?
Yeah.
and then you want tip on top of that. Come on, man, y'all wilding. A cut now is like $60 for a
Oh,
cut.
no.
Yeah.
30.
And you gotta set appointments now.
Yeah.
There's some
Yes,
niggas.
yes.
There's
Now I
one
walk
barber.
in. Because I don't get a hairline or anything. Just give me a goatee and clean my whole shit up. So my allegiance to a barber does not exist. If I ever walk in your shop, just know, don't give me your number, your card. I'm gonna go,
And see, but
we're
that's-
looking for him. I'm gonna dap you up. And then
That's
when I come
quick,
back next
though.
week and go to the man sitting there and you looking at me like, don't expect me to come
That's
back.
quick though. If I walk into a barbershop, they be like, wait, hold on. You got an appointment? I'm like, nah, gang.
I used to get that. No disrespect. I used to always get that in Latino barbershops. If I walk into a place that was like predominantly Dominican and they have the buzz door, but I think they had other energy going on in there, and they were probably like, "What is he doing here?"
Oh yeah,
And
Latino
they're like,
barbershop.
"Oh, you got an appointment?"
Even if I go into a Latino barbershop, it's the
Yeah.
same thing. But if I go into a black barbershop, the niggas is like, yeah, but I got 6 niggas in front of you, and I'm
Well, I
sitting
think they
there all
thought I was
day.
coming to stick it up. And when I say other energy, I think they either had some pet food in the basement or some vanilla midgets in
I
the,
don't know.
in
Maybe
the
I had
counter.
a bias because
Nigga, it's vanilla midgets.
I maybe had a bias because I only rocked with like
Or
Caribbean.
Carvel.
I only rock with Caribbean.
This nigga be dead serious.
Yeah. I only rock with Caribbean barbershops and black. Like when I was younger in the Bronx, growing up on Morris Avenue, it was Spanish Latino barbershops, and I frequented those. But they would Zeke me
Zeke.
Yeah.
Tell them what Zeke mean.
Zeke mean fuck your shit up. Like your hairline be all fucked up and twisted. So I kind of got
Remember the code? With if I'm sitting down and you getting a cut, and because back in the days they didn't always want to show you with the mirror how you cut.
They would have you facing away.
What you would do is you would say, yo, if the barber starts zeking me and I can't see, let me know. So what you would do is just go, you knock on the wall. So we used to play a joke. Sometimes your cut could be good, and we'll just go. And you'd be like, yo, Bobby, stop for a second. Yo, let me see my drink in the back of the mirror. And they'd be like, what? Me no finish. No gusta. Be like, yo, let me see my shit, Bobby. Yeah.
You got a Dominican nigga named Bobby?
No, it was Pablo. He was Puerto Rican. He's dead now, Pablo. Rest in peace. Rest in power.
But Seven, man, I know you took off last week, but you had a question for us prior to the week. What was that question?
Right. So the question was pretty much, if you were incarcerated and were innocent, would you stick with the person that you're in a relationship with? Whether if you're married, boyfriend, girlfriend, or partner, whatever. Would you stick it out or ride with that person? Now, here goes some little fun facts that are real. The divorce rate for men after their first year of incarceration is 80%. For women, 100. So with that being said, the story is telling that men leave women quicker when they're doing a bid rather than vice versa.
While the women are doing a bid?
Yeah, because if women's divorce rate for their incarceration is 100%, that means that after a year, on the 365th day, they could almost bet that the man is going to serve him with some papers in jail.
That makes sense.
And then vice versa.
That makes sense.
I wouldn't even do that.
Right, of course not. And I'm going to tell you why.
It makes sense.
Yeah. And then for the men, it's 80%. Women are less likely to do. I mean, it's still a high rate, but they're less likely.
That makes sense.
Because listen, cell block love, that's a whole nother story. Like gender to gender, I guess some dudes or women conform to that, and that's your own choice. There's no shade on that.
That's true.
But people, your blood will pump backwards if you're in a bid. You thinking somebody's out there being loyal to you, and then somehow you find out otherwise. That's why I don't think it's wise. I've seen many times when I used to work inside, dudes would get married just for the physical purpose of it. They just wanted something.
They get married in the prison?
They get married to the woman's vagina. You know? And then you got to keep it real with yourself, man. Like some of these dudes would falsely believe that somebody would be loyal to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much waves you got in your head. You could have muscles to the point you got muscles growing behind your knees or in your armpit. It doesn't matter.
None of that matters.
Outside is outside. Yeah. And vice versa for the woman. I mean, the idea of it, pardon my freakiness, I'm like, damn, a wife that's inside and she's just working out and eating good and just getting really tight and right for old me. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
But what is the? Didn't you ask some women their perspective? Like, what's the women perspective?
Yeah, well,
you asked them some questions, right?
And here's what they thought.
Okay.
Kia, what's going on? What's up?
Hey.
All right, yeah. So here, check it out. The question for this one is, if you were with a boyfriend or a partner or a husband, would you stick it out with them through a bid even though they were innocent?
If it's my husband, yeah. Boyfriend, I'm not really doing that. I'm not committed to that. I mean, while you out, but why stunt my life? Even if you're innocent, let's try to get you a lawyer or something. But if you can get a lawyer, I think it's pretty much clipped. I'm sorry.
What's the most amount of time you think you could do with somebody?
Well, if it's my husband, it's endless time. I'm gonna ride that out. It's just gonna be what it is. Because that's my person. That's different. Like, you don't just leave them. Right now, I got a brother that's doing a bid, and I'm not gonna let him sink. So, I get the same way. That's my family.
Okay.
It's a different type of situation.
So, how do you feel about this? That when women are incarcerated, 100% of the time after the year they get divorced, and with men, it's 80% of the time after a year that their partners divorce them. What do you think about that statistic?
That the women stay and the men don't?
Correct.
Men will be men.
What's up, Pete?
What's up?
Functional frequency question. if your loved one was arrested and had to do time for something that they were innocent of, would you marry them if you weren't married?
That's a hard question.
They're innocent.
It depends, like how long the sentence is.
5 years.
Oh yeah,
7.
yeah. I mean, anything more than 10 is like no,
Why?
because I still have a life to live. I feel like when somebody's in jail, you gotta give your life up too.
Does that come with any like stipulations, like you would be allowed to do your thing while they're locked up, or vice versa?
I mean, we would have that conversation. Like, listen, you got 10 years. Maybe we should separate until you get out, or or I don't know.
So, me personally, if you're innocent, I would stick it out and ride with you. I would let you divorce me because I wouldn't cast that on somebody where I would go, hey, look, it's over. I'm not built like that. That's not me.
Yeah.
I got a strong investment for loyalty in that regard.
Yeah.
But I would keep it real with you and ask you, hey, you think it's okay if we turn this into polygamy, where I could do my thing on the outside, long
At
as
least
I don't
until
bring,
you get out.
no disease, no kid, and I won't fall for anybody with feelings.
Yeah.
That's not even a question. That's going to happen. I mean, even whether you ask or not, it's
But
going
you
to
think
happen.
everybody believes that?
They might not believe it, but everybody knows that a man is not going to wait while you're locked up for 5-6 years, and he's not going to encounter another situation with 5-6 years.
5-6 years is a lot, but I
Well,
mean,
that's the question.
my girl
This
is
is
my
the
girl,
question.
though.
Your girl
The person is innocent, though. You know they didn't commit the crime.
Oh, you're saying they're innocent?
They're innocent.
Oh,
And how
I
much
know.
time could you do without doing something? Me, I think I could rock strong and solid without the polygamy thing. I could rock with somebody for a strong, I throw you 2
I don't even know.
2 years.
I can't see myself doing it though, especially if I knew you was innocent. Because I think, in the form of me, like I at some point I got to do me. I think that'd be more so if I knew you was guilty, because that's like you got to do that time, like because now I already got a bad taste in my mouth towards you for whatever that was. But if
They
I knew,
sacrificed your love.
yeah, but if I
the
knew
thing-
you was innocent, I don't think I'd go and find some.
I hear you talking, E, but it's not about you going out and actually looking, because you're solidifying your relationship.
Yeah.
You love your girl, that's great, right? But now your girl isn't there. Your woman isn't there. So guess what? You go to work, you in the street, you start developing a rapport. Just innocent rapport with a woman, the opposite sex. This is biology, man. Like, we got to keep it real. Like, you around this
but then
woman
at the end of the day,
all
that's
the time.
your choice
You're
to
not-
make. Because she could fill up on it, grab it,
No, I'm
whatever.
not.
But I'm like,
I'm not talking about. But you're talking about. See, you're talking about like the lust. I'm not talking about that.
Okay,
I'm not
you're talking about like just the
lust.
woman being
I'm just
there.
talking about your woman. She's not there.
Yeah.
So now you're
Listen, I'm with
around. You're around another woman day after
Okay.
day after day. You're becoming friends, a rapport.
Yeah.
Ultimately, the rapport leads to something else. It didn't start off as you like trying to lusting and you want this woman.
Okay, that's
But
what I thought we were
you're,
talking
you're,
about.
You're developing a connection, whether you know it or not, and your woman is not there.
How long could you go then?
That is a question that you have to be in. I can't
What do you
answer
think?
it. With somebody that's locked up?
Yeah, how long you
That
think
somebody
you could,
that's innocent?
How long do you think you could do it before your rapport overwhelms you and makes you commit?
No, but now you're talking about commit and something totally different.
When I say commit, I mean commit to hitting somebody else. How long do you think you could go without it?
I can't
without
answer that. I would
cheating?
have to be in that situation.
Oh, you don't know? Oh.
No. How would I know that? But I do know that if you're around the opposite sex and your woman is not there year after year after year, and you're becoming friends with this person, this person knows your birthday, this person knows what you do on a day-to-day basis, you're communicating because,
Okay.
You're going to communicate with a woman. Come on now. Your woman is in jail. You're going to, unless you're a monk or some shit like that, and respect to the
I don't
monk.
even think you gotta be a monk,
So
bro.
I get the part
but
right here.
But I'm not talking about the lust aspect. I'm talking about the
No, he's
cheating
saying
aspect.
he's gonna cheat. I get that.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that.
Oh, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all not being real though. This was killing me. But y'all not being real.
I'm being real. I'm saying that I feel you, bro. I understand. But what I'm saying is, would you remain married to them? Even though you know you're going to cheat eventually? Because that's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying. I never said I knew I was going to. I said that eventually, if you're around a woman and you're not around your woman, what is going to happen ultimately?
You're gonna?
Huh?
You're gonna do what?
Oh, right.
What are we talking about? Man, keep my flag.
I mean, staying married to them is one thing, but I see what you're saying as far as like having the female presence there.
Rapport. Just a basic rapport, a friendship.
Now, that, all right, I feel like within the first few months, you're going to start to build that rapport. All right, like if you got a coworker or something and you work with her on a daily basis, at some point you'll start to give her a little bit more information, like whatever.
So for you, it would happen at work. It would be work.
I mean, I'm not specifying work.
It could be any situation.
Yeah.
You go to the gym or something like that.
Yeah, because
you look good on that elliptical. I got you.
But I'm pretty sure there's something in the female brain that they can kind of sense that off you. Like he's missing something. Like, so that kind of makes them curious. But at the end of the day, if we're going to go on the lust factor or as far as divorcing your partner.
Would you divorce them?
I wouldn't divorce them.
I'm not even talking about lust though.
So if we're taking lust out the picture,
I'm talking about a genuine, emotional friendship.
Oh yeah, I feel
friendships can lead to. Yeah, I mean, this is just common sense.
But that's on you to put those boundaries on yourself to sustain something. So you're just saying that you know that eventually your boundaries are going to become blurred and you wouldn't be able to sustain it because that person physically isn't there. No matter how many times you hear, collect call from Auburn.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Just because they're locked up doesn't mean you never see them.
I'm not saying I'm not saying that you lose your love for your woman. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that we are emotional beings. Human beings need that physical connection. I don't know about y'all, but human beings need that physical connection where you have to be around the person. It can't just be on the phone. Hey baby, I love you. Fuck da da da. I want to do this to you. Phone. The physical has to be there.
What about the visits and the trailer visit?
I mean, bro, how many times come on?
I don't know the numbers.
If y'all are married, you get that.
You get the conjugal.
Yeah.
You gotta go up there and eat a fucking some kind of one of those pills, ED pills or whatever. Yeah, you gotta eat the whole pack, man.
Y'all not being realistic.
No, listen, I think I'm being the most real. I'm saying I would remain married to you, but I already know that I would ask you and say, yo, I think we need to do some type of polygamy thing where it's only going to be to my advantage, obviously, because I'm doing my thing.
5+ years.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
At some point,
like,
possibly.
I could give you two. Man. And on the vice versa, if it was me, God forbid, and I was locked up and I'm stuck in there, no funny, raping my fist, and somebody's married to me. Come on, man. I don't think they're going to be loyal for so long.
You doing the handyman with your fist?
Like that. Come on, boy.
But the reason why women stay, because women are just different than men. So they stay longer than a man would. Usually.
But they still leave. 80%
is high.
But just because they didn't leave doesn't mean they didn't smash.
Get civilian death stroke.
I'm not going to be locked up and thinking my woman is out in the streets.
Some dudes do.
They're idiots. They're momos. Yeah. They're momos. Look what happened to Papoose. Papoose, you know the rapper Papoose? I know who Papoose is, yeah. Papoose stayed loyal to what's the girl?
Yeah, Remy Ma.
Remy Ma stayed loyal. He did the whole bid, married to and all that. Held it down. She came out, and now guess what? Remy Ma's with another nigga and talking reckless about Papoose. Talking to him, he broke. He this, that, and third. So this is what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, if you got locked up for protecting the family, holding it down, cool. But if you did some dumb shit or you made a decision that puts you in jeopardy to sacrifice your freedom, life is too short. Like, I'm gonna literally wait 5, 6, 7 years without doing anything, and I could be going tomorrow. You could be expired tomorrow. Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't understand that.
I feel like a factor is also like at what point are you what point are you? I'm sorry, in that marriage or that relationship? Like, I married, okay, cool. But are there kids involved, or it's just y'all two? Because especially if there's kids involved, I would put extra effort into making sure I stayed loyal to my woman, locked up or not. Because I'm like, all right, because now you're not here, cool, but I still have our 1 or 2 children, so now I'm putting more effort into them because it's like now I'm mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? So I feel children throw the factor into that too.
Being a parent, it is.
Because then how do you explain to your kids, yeah, your mom gonna be gone for a few years?
Well, a few years, I'm not even trying to befriend anybody. Like because I know human beings. So if I befriend anyone, a female, and within
because it don't got to be the man's fault. It could be the female just sensing that, like
exactly. So me personally, Don P, if my woman is locked up and within that 2-year time period, I'm not befriending no woman because that is just inviting
you keep it casual
the craziness in. But then we start going past year 2 to year 3.
You'll become attracted to the operator on the phone going collect call from. You'll be ready to bag her.
Ooh, I know what time it is.
You'll want the operator on the phone.
Yeah, but I wouldn't leave my woman though.
No,
I wouldn't. I'm not saying that I'm gonna.
What if they hit her with a cool 7 or 8 years, 10, a cool decade, and y'all only 20, and y'all not even 30, and you got a kid with her?
Nah, I'm a loyal dude. I'm not leaving.
I feel like at that point, I'm gonna have shit so set up for when you get out.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a whole.
But 7 year passes. I'm expecting my woman that I held down for 7 years to not even bring up when she comes out, will you fucking just don't even say anything because come on, you already know. I did some things. I did some things. Just don't even bring it there. I held it down. We still here. I got everything set up like you said, coming out after 7 years. Yeah. Let's not go there.
What about if she comes home, she held it down for like 10 joints. This happened when y'all were 21, she 31, she's Diesel too. She come home. You know where I'm going if she's Diesel. And then your phone ring in the middle of the night. She knows you did your thing, but she's expecting the ultimate level of respect when she get home. And then there's a call that comes in at an awkward hour or time of night.
Yeah.
And she go, yo, 7.
Fuck that about.
What's that? You know, most time in jail, they don't even talk with their mouth. They just go... What's that gonna be about? Would you clean up all your garbage before they get home?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to solidify that.
100%.
But there's some strays. You're gonna catch some strays. So when the strays come, I'm gonna just be like, be easy, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I mean, at that point, if I know I put my foot down and I'm like, yeah, I told her it's cooked, and then you calling at that awkward, I'm like, listen, man, my wife home now. She gonna handle her business.
Oh, okay. So you're. Yeah, you blowing the bugle. No, that's cool. I think that would give an installation of confidence or hope.
But
like that reassurance, like, all right, cool.
But I respect your viewpoint with the confidence stuff. But my thing is, I held it down for 7 years. And I set everything up like you said, for when you to come home, we good, we straight, the family, the kids,
new crib, whatever.
For you to come home now, and now some strays is coming through, and I shut that shit down. I can't stop the stray shit.
I would change my number.
Yeah, I would do that too. I would do that too as well. I would do that too.
But
that's what I'm saying. You changed your number, you moved, whatever.
But sometimes strays, these strays can still come through.
And all that,
yeah, so if they come through, like, just be easy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We here.
But you gotta expect it for a certain amount of time, though.
Yeah,
like it's gonna come up at least once. But at what's the deadline where it's like, all right, you gotta chill out now.
Now, what would you do if she was getting some cell block love from another female inmate, and then a letter came?
Oh, the lesbo?
The good letter came. You saw it, and you was like, "Wait a minute,
that's when equal rights
maybe all these one of her
I gotta square up."
Yeah,
that's when equal rights is
Would you feel weird?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'd feel weird.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, woman or not, you did your thing. So it's like,
but see, I don't know. I don't know if y'all like this. Me personally,
I think I know where you about to go, and I'm gonna agree with you.
The way I am with my woman, anything like that, is that if I have an inkling that you're doing something with a man or woman,
yeah.
I'm good. I'm not even mad at you, bro. Like,
Word?
we good, meaning that I'm not upset with you. Now I know now I know how to place you in my heart, in my heart and soul and spirit, and now I can exit left. Meaning that, so my emotions are not invested in you. It's instant with me. Like, once I realize that you're dealing with some nigga,
once it's a possibility,
female, I'm good. I'm not even mad. At this point in my life, I'm not even mad. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Do you?
I think I share an awkward view. If it was it only could be a male CO or something, or someone that works there. If it was something like that, then yeah, I'd be tight. All bets is off. But I think if it was another female inmate, detainee, whatever the fuck you call it, yeah, man, because I don't know, it's just something in my head that's just like, maybe it's from, I hate to keep revisiting this, maybe it's from me not being properly mentally vaccinated from the porn.
Oh,
that wouldn't bother me, man. I would just look at it like, all right, she was the fluffer setting it up for me later.
I think that would bother me more.
It would bother me more. It would,
because now my thing is like, all right, now we in public, you home, whatever. Now I gotta worry about both sides of the coin. It's not a one way deal. So it's like, if you was capable of it one time, you capable of it at any point in time. Yeah. So it's like you being free or not. That's always something.
But I got a woman. It wouldn't. I'm not sexist. Women.
I respect that.
I respect that.
I'm like you in that regard. I stray away in one aspect of the game. So I'm like that. If it's a woman, I'm like. But then another secondary emotion kicks in. Like, wait a minute. So I'm not number one.
Oh, that okay.
I'm not number one,
and you'll never.
And when
know
I'm not number one, and when I'm not number one, I'm good. Once I know I'm not number one,
how you know you're not number one?
Listen,
because if they playing both sides of the coin,
you're not number one.
If they playing both sides of the coin, you're not number one, because there's that the odds went from 10 to 1 to 1,000,000 to 1.
I don't know if I'm number one at that point.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And then that
it's a question.
That uncertainty is so strong.
Yeah.
So it's like, you could trust your woman to the day you die, your last breath. You'll put all faith in her.
But that could happen with a civilian, somebody that's in the street.
Yeah, it can happen either way.
Anytime.
But it's like, if I gotta worry about every interaction possibly, because if I find her attractive, you find her attractive.
Yeah.
And it's easier for women than it is for men and women.
Yeah. And I think it's worse with the man. I do. Like, if my woman goes out and sleeps with a man,
because then we can't do nothing about it.
Yeah. But with a woman, I don't think it's that bad. But then it's still, but it's still, I have the feeling like maybe I'm not number one in her book. Like, maybe I'm not the end all be all in her eyes.
Especially in the situation of you being locked up doing a bid for years, and I set up waiting for you. Now I gotta worry about all that extra. What did I do this for? Yeah, kids involved, whatever.
All right, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'd stick it out. I'd stick out the bid. You'll put all faith in somebody, but then once you get that little hint, like, that was a little weird one time. Yeah. Now I feel like that's just a snowball effect right there. Because even if you're not doing the bid, just relationships in general.
Yeah,
I feel like that's always gonna hit you at some point.
You never put, well, me personally, Don P, I never put that much stock into anyone, because I know anyone on this planet is capable of anything. And once you understand that, you kind of temper your expectations, your emotions. I'm not saying that you don't give your all, but you kind of like monitor that shit to where you don't crash out, because we see these dudes that crash out, or they get the 730 box and they crash out because they don't know how to.
And it makes you look crazy.
They're not mentally vaccinated.
Yeah, they don't know how to control themselves.
What is a mental vaccination?
Think about it. When you get a vaccination, they don't give you a cure. They inject you with what the fuck you're supposed to avoid getting, like the flu.
Oh, they inject you with a little bit of it
so that your immune system can become accustomed to it, so it knows how to handle it later. So becoming mentally vaccinated is obviously, if he's saying that he doesn't give all,
I give all.
No, wait, let me finish. You don't give all in the sense of your belief 100% that person is going to be perfect. You give yourself
nobody's perfect.
I'm telling you what you said. You give yourself 90%, which is cool, because that other 10%, you probably had it before when you were novice or oblivious, but then something happened in the past that vaccinated you.
Not for nothing, P. Real quick.
What's up?
I want to give Seven some props because his nigga be throwing out analogies, metaphors, phrases, whatever, and I don't know what the fuck he be talking about, but he can always explain it. Yo, that's a fucking skill in that eye, bro. Because I be like, the
real.
fuck is a vanilla midget? Nigga talking about a gargoyle.
A gargoyle. That was just what it is.
Or
the hardcore down. Yeah, the crack. Yeah.
Gargoyle somebody's hit. If you hit,
I just appreciate the fact that you can explain what the fuck you talking about.
You explain all that. You definitely can explain all that.
Well, speaking of gender issues, the next functional frequency question is going to be, if you are a parent or if you plan on being a parent, do you feel awkward about your child playing with non-gender affiliated toys? Meaning, if you have a boy, would you let him play with dolls? And if you have a girl, would you let her play with Tonka trucks?
Yeah, you know what Don P always says at a time like this: do the day and let the day do you. We out.
Elephant in the room. I came to sweep you niggas up as if I came with a broom. Yeah, I'm a king, I'm a dawn. I'ma rise and rise till I fall into my tomb.